Nintendo Switch Sports, this is the first episode ever since the golf update came out. I just played it for a good 45 minutes, and really it is what you would expect it to be. It is basically Wii Sports Golf reinvented, reimagined, and remade into Switch Sports. Now, let's do pros and cons to sort this out and make it all neat. The pros of the new update and the brand new sport in Switch Sports. It looks good. It's very relaxing. It runs well in the sense that when you play online, I was worried about how it would run. Like, what if someone just doesn't hit the ball? How long is the time limit? How would it be? Things like that. When I first hit the ball in an online game, it gave me 140 seconds to hit it. And you can get these notifications in the game that say like, nice shot or whatever. Some of them will say like, it'll have the player's name and say time limit reached. So I guess that's what happens if you do not hit the ball in the certain amount of time that they give you. Now, I don't know if you're disqualified if you don't hit the ball in the 140 seconds. I don't know if that like disqualifies you, but it's definitely made to where you do have to spectate after you hit the ball in the hole, but it's not for crazy long, It runs well in that way. I was worried that something would hold it up, and then next thing you know, I'm stuck spectating for, 10 minutes. I doubt it would actually be that long, but that's what I was worried about. I never wanted that to actually happen. So that is all good to know. That's a relief. It all runs well. That's good. Now, if we get to the cons of the game and the entire update, the cons, my only con really is the controls are so different and so hard to get down. Now, they're not different in terms of like how you play. You swing the Joy-Con and then you hit the ball. But I am a Wii Sports Golf master, and I just tried to play Switch Sports Golf, and it was so difficult for no reason. Like when you try to hit the ball, right? You cannot hit the ball hard and not have it totally curve. Like I even made sure to hit the ball so straight it's still curved. Like that's pretty hard to nail down. Is it my broken Joy-Con? Is it just me having an off day? I did the whole instructions. I did the whole tutorial, and I still didn't get it down. The controls are hard to master anyway. So that would be my only complaint about that. I don't believe there's any other con that I ran into. It runs well, relaxing, feels good. It's a fun sport, and it was a great addition. Now, another thing on Switch Sports is last episode I touched on. So, in Switch Sports, we have 7 sports now. We have, bowling, tennis, badminton, volleyball, soccer, and Shambara. So, that is obviously 6 sports. You can do a 2x3. So like you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then when you add golf, you have 1 hanging off, right? So I said, if they add golf, what has to happen is they have to add 1 more sport. So then it can be a 4x2. So for example, it would be, 1 sport here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then you would have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. On the home menu, that is what it would look like. And so I was worried when golf gets added, will it be a 3x2 by 1? Like, so it would have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then golf just right here. The answer is no. They fixed it. So here's what the home screen looks like when you choose a sport. You have, 6 sports. Okay, you have 6 Chambara bowling, whatever. And then you have golf up here, and then you have random down here. So then you can choose a random sport. So altogether, there are 8 options, which makes it look pretty even and very clean. The reason why I bring this up is to now say that Nintendo does not have to add any more sports to the game. I was saying that if one is hanging off, you have to add like boxing or something, and then it'll all be even. But because there are already 8 options, it is already evened out. So you don't have to add any more sports if you're Nintendo. You don't have to add any more sports. That could be the last real update to Switch Sports. That could really be it. Will it be? I hope not, and probably not, just because just because the game has only been out for, I mean, less than a year. It's been out, came out in, call it early May. It's been out for almost 7 months now. It's not even been a year. So there should be a lot more updates. They should at least add 1 or 2 more sports. But at the same time, I bring that up to say, do not be surprised if that is the last Switch Sports update. Do not be shocked, because they don't have to add any more. They only showed us golf when they first announced Switch Sports. They only showed golf as a sport that is coming into the game in a future update. They only ever showed golf. So you can't expect more from them, but that's pretty poor if those are the only sports in the game. And also, 7 sports just sounds kind of weird. Like, make it 8 or something. 8 sports just sounds better. But I'm not Nintendo. They can do as they please, and that's all fun and games, you know? But otherwise, yeah, that's how that game is going. So, Switch Sports, that's happening. That is happening, and it has happened. That ship might have sailed. It depends if we get any more updates on that game.